Finally, some time to relax after that long meeting. I can't believe some of my court thinks that we should either turn our humans into vampires or dispose of them. The nerve they have to suggest such a preposterous idea. Luckily, the rest of the court was reasonable and we could still live with our humans peacefully. I wonder how my darling pet is doing. I must say, having him in a more flexible leash has been quite fun for the last few weeks. All that sitting around has given me so many knots. I guess I should summon my maid to help me with these knots. But first, I should check on my adorable little pet. Ah, there you are, my pet. I see you're doing your chores like a good boy you are. You know, I've been thinking about walking through the city with you tonight. Make sure that you stay a good and obedient pet for me as you walk around with the tight leash that you love. How was the meeting? It was very exhausting and also infuriating. Some of my court was appalled and disgusted by the idea of living peacefully with humans. They requested that we either turn humans into vampires or drain their blood entirely. No, the vote was very much against such horrific action. Most of the court loved and respected our humans and found the peace we share very comforting. As for me, well, it has certainly felt much easier to breathe and settle now that we live peacefully with humans. I'm fine, my dear. Just some knots in the muscle is all. I'll be summoning my maid to help massage the tension away. When she arrives, you can go back to your room if you like. That is, unless you want to watch your queen get massaged. What is it, Pat? You want to massage your queen tonight? My, such a kind pet you are, offering to massage and serve your queen without me asking. Come here, my pet. Serve your queen with your soothing touch. Make sure you massage all of these knots away. After all, you don't want your mistress to be completely exhausted and in pain for the rest of the night, don't you? You're doing so well, my pet. I could feel the knots melt away already. You have such a gentle touch, darling, and it's working wonders already. Now just a little lower towards my back now, sweetie. Right there, sweetheart. That's a sweet spot. You're so good for me, darling. So good deserving your mistress without being asked. I could feel the knots melting away completely. Can you keep going for a little longer, my dear? Good boy. Such a good boy for your queen. You're so obedient and well-behaved for me, darling. Just one more big knot in my lower back. Can you get that for me, sweetie? That's it, my pet. You're doing so well with my massage. I think that's all better now. No more knots for your queen, thanks to my precious pet. Oh, sweetie, you did such a good job massaging your mistress. You're such a good boy for your queen. You make me feel so relaxed just by being here with me. Now go wash your hands while I change into something a little bit more snuggly and, well, pleasing to the eye, okay? My. Do you see anything you like, my pet? You can stare for a while, my dear. It just makes you look so adorable seeing you flustered like that. Come here, darling. Stand before your mistress and let me whisper in your ears. You know, my pet, you've been such a good boy for your queen lately. Always obeying me without question and taking such good care of me. Even giving me such a gentle massage just now, and it was so sweet of you to do that for me. I was thinking of giving my adorable pet some treats. A little reward for being so good for your mistress. Would you like that, darling? To be spoiled with treats for being such a good boy? Good choice, my pet. You're making your mistress so happy. Now get comfortable and relax, darling. Let your queen treat you like royalty tonight. What do you need to do? Nothing, my dear. In fact, how about you lay down and just relax for me, okay? Let me return the favor for the relaxing massage. Everything is gonna be okay, my pet. You're safe here with your queen, and I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. Just relax now and let me take care of my precious boy. That's my good boy. You could whimper and moan as much as you like, darling. Just be a good boy for your mistress and melt under my touch. Are you feeling relaxed now, cutie? Good. Just relax, baby. Feel my hands move to your back and melt away any tension in your body. That's it. Just let me massage my pretty boy. You know, darling, I know you still remember our talk a few weeks ago about me marrying you and making you my king, my lover for eternity. But at the same time, I still love having you as my obedient pet, my little plaything. You want whatever makes me happy, darling? Oh, cutie, you truly are too precious for this world. You care more about what I desire over your own freedom to choose. No, baby, I don't need your blood tonight. We already fed this morning, and I don't want you to lose too much of your blood. So just relax, darling, and let me take care of everything. I'm done massaging you, honey. I can see that you're way more relaxed now. Can you lay on your back and look up at me, cutie? I need you to look in your eyes for a minute, okay? I love you so much, darling, and I will always love you no matter what. Even if I turned you into a vampire or you still remain my precious human pet, I love and cherish you over my very own crown and throne. Oh, baby. A vampire queen and human king had happened more times than you can imagine. It's, well, become more of a distant memory after the old war that happened centuries ago. The war that made humans hunt vampires and one that made vampires into nothing but monsters. The war was cruel and long. It took so many lives. Both humans and vampires were stripped away from homes and slaughtered. Children were stripped from their mother's arms, all because they were seen as monsters and devils. In the end, after the war was over, us vampires lost more than half of our people and lost so many of our families. We hated humans for taking away everything we held on to dear. So we decided to become monsters they feared we were to them. I thought once I was queen, I would end this century-long war and bring peace to vampires and humans. I'm so happy to see that what I've done is helping us live together and love each other again. But somewhere deep down, I wonder if I'm doing enough or I'm just leading a broken kingdom that's our own cusp of losing everything. Am I really a good queen? Should I really sit on the throne? You really think I'm the perfect queen? Oh, darling, you continue to melt my heart with your kindness. I really appreciate you and everything you do for me, even if it's just being by my side. I love you so much, my dear, with all my heart. I cherish your every word and melt against your every touch. You're my deepest desire, my most precious treasure in all the world. Cutie, even if the world starts to fade away, if the world is at its end one day, or if we're the only beings in existence, I would still love you more than anything, more than life in the stars. Is there anything you want me to do right now, sweetheart? We can do anything your heart desires, no matter how exhausting or draining. As long as I'm with you, that's all I care about. You want to cuddle in bed right now? Of course we can, darling. We can cuddle for as long as you want. Now scooch over and let your queen hold her sweet and loving boy. This is always my favorite part of the night. Just me and my sweet boy wrapped in my arms, cuddling each other close and warm, and just being together and comforting each other. Resting your head on my chest, just melting into my arms and trusting me to keep you safe. Just melt into my arms and let me take care of you, darling. You are safe and you are loved for all eternity. But before I forget, my love, I have a very important question to ask you. Will you marry me, darling? Will you become my loving and compassionate king for all eternity? You really want to? You said yes? Oh, baby, my precious darling. I'm the happiest vampire in the world. I'm so lucky to have you in my life, darling. You're the one person that keeps me going every day and night. To come back to you, into your loving embrace, is everything I could possibly wish for. You're right, honey. I don't think it would sound right if I married my pet. I think the more appropriate title for you, darling, is the King of Light, married to the Queen of Darkness. Has a catchy ring to it, doesn't it? I'm so happy you like it, my love. It perfectly describes just how much we're meant for each other. Oh, and one more thing, darling, and it's very important. When vampires marries a human, it's a tradition that the human chooses to either become a vampire or stay human. No, baby, it's not any different if a queen marries a human. You still have a final say if you want to stay human or turn into a vampire. You don't need to give me an answer now, darling. You get to choose at the ceremony. You already made a decision? If you really know what your heart desires, then what is it that you choose? To rule with me as a human or as a vampire? You want to stay human and only turn into a vampire when I desire? Oh, baby, I'm so happy you want to remain human. To have you as my human husband, my human king, means the world to me. Let's make a deal, my love. One that benefits us both in the end. Whenever your human life is at a serious risk, or if you ever feel ready to turn into a vampire, I will embrace you in my arms and turn you into a vampire so we can stay together for eternity. Do you accept that, my love? Good boy. I'm glad you agreed to that. It's getting late, so just relax and rest on my chest now. Let your queen, your wife, take care of you as you dream of our new chapter in life. Shh. Good night, my dear. You're always loved and safe here in your queen's loving embrace. Sleep now, my beloved, and may you have the sweetest of dreams. Good night, my husband. Good night, my darling. I'm so happy I can share my throne, my life with you for eternity. Sleep well and sweet dreams.